Well, I have to say, I'm impressed with this new update, 1231.1 on Samsung KS8000. I'm so glad that I never returned this TV. And I'm so glad when Ron John told me, hey, even when Hard 8 told me, he said, hey, listen, brother, you downgraded by getting that LG Super UHD TV with a really bad bending light. He said, return that LG UH7700 or something. I forgot what was the model of the TV back in 2016. And Hard 8 told me, return that TV. Get back your KS 8000. I'm glad that I listened to Hard 8. I'm glad that I listened to Ron John. And I'm glad that I listened to another name I need to mention. What's his name? God, I'm forgetting names. What's wrong with me? John Crow. They all told me, hey, KS8000, it's a great TV. Yes, it's an Edgelit. It is what it is, but this is still a great HDR TV. The color accuracy, it's really, really good. The peak brightness, it's 1000 nits. It can go up to 1100, I think, depending on how you test it. But this new update, also I want to give a shout out to Quantum Apotheosis. He was right. This new update, I'm just checking some 4K HDR footage on YouTube, and it really, really looks good, man. I'm not kidding, guys. This is really good. Look at this overhead shot. Man, that looks amazing. Um, yeah, what can I say? This looks really good. And here I am. This is very dimmed. It's very dimmed. I use my blue LEDs, but they're really dimmed down, and it really looks good. Can you still see the edgelet? Of course, you're still going to see a little bit of that edgelet. It's going to be, there from bottom, a little bit at the bottom to the top, just mainly at the bottom. I don't see it as much on the top. Now it's mainly at the bottom, just a little bit. Like on the edges right here, a little bit like on this side and a little bit on that side over here. But this is a great improvement in color, contrast. The contrast ratio now, I mean, I don't know what they did with this update. Okay, guys, I want you to understand something. I'm not professionally analyzing this. What I'm just basically doing, like a regular Joe, I'm looking at this and I'm giving you my opinion on what I'm seeing. If you have Samsung KS8000, don't buy. You don't have to, honestly. Look, I still recommend that you get Q8FN because of aggressive local dimming, a higher peak brightness, and much, much better color accuracy. And of course, the game mode features are just much, much better, which I will do a video and talk about that. But if you still have your Samsung KS8000, keep it, man. This is great. This is a 65-inch, and I'm really enjoying this. It is almost hard to believe that this is the same TV. I'm like, wow. Wow, they really, I don't know what they did. Something that they dimmed down something. Maybe they dimmed down the edge a little bit. I don't know what they've done. I'm just guessing here. I have to look a little bit further more. This is just my expressions on what I'm seeing. But what they've done here is pretty amazing. Yeah, this is amazing, dude. Uh, and I couldn't believe it. When I first saw Quantum Apotheosis videos, like, because he's my friend. I consider him a friend and a colleague. Uh, Go check his channel. And I was like, wow, I got to check this update. Now that I'm in my office here checking it, wow, simply wow. Like I said, I don't know what the Samsung has done. I'll have to look into that. I'll have to do my research, go to this update to see what they actually done with this update. But as a regular Joe right now, I'm just kind of telling you what I'm seeing. And I know my Edgelit TV. I know how my Samsung looks, and I can tell you the difference right away. This is definitely a one step forward, much better improvement. Yes, there's still going to be an edgelit, just like on Q6 and Q7, but it's not to the point where it's really like beaming that light from the bottom. Like previously, the edgelit was not controlled that well. It was just beaming, 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 beaming from the bottom. Now you don't see it as much. You can still see it a little bit here, like here in the corner, and a tiny little bit here in the corner, but you really got to look closely to see it. It's much, much better now. Also, considering that this TV, it's old. You know, this TV, it's now what? Let me see. I got it back in, was it 2016? So 2016, 2017, 2018. So it's about 2.5 years. But the TV by itself, it's 3 years, 3.5 years. I think 3 years old. And still, it's good. This shows you that what a great TV Samsung has made back in 2015. Was it 2015? I would say this is one of their best in 2015. This KS8000, some of the best TVs they made in 2015. And it still holds up today. And that's great news. Now, a lot of people are going to say, you must be sponsored by Samsung. Believe me, I'm not sponsored by Samsung. If I was sponsored, I couldn't make a video like this. I would have to do it in a different fashion, video editing, get better lighting, read the commentary a little bit better. I would have to put a sponsorship, let them know that I'm sponsored by them, do a little ad about them. But I'm not sponsored, okay? I'm just letting you know. The reason you guys come to me is because I have all these televisions, and you want to hear it from a guy who is not sponsored. You want to hear it from a guy who is just having a hobby, who's passionate about this, who's passionate about the TVs. You know, you can disagree with me. It's okay. I don't mind you guys disagreeing with me. And when I make a mistake, I made those videos where I apologize where I made a mistake. Just like I apologized to Hard 8 when I made a mistake about television not upscaling. That video is still there. Okay. By the way, me and Hard 8, we're good now. You know, we're good buddies. There's no issues, no problems between us. Okay. I listen to his podcast sometimes. I like his podcast. You know, sometimes I listen to it. But he was right about this TV. He was right about this TV. It's still a good TV. You know, yes, it's old. It's showing its age. Yes, it's edgelit. Yes, it is edgelit. Granted. But this new update definitely shines. I was skeptical at first. I was like, oh, come on, it's edgelit. How much more can you do about this edgelit? Well, apparently they're able to somehow sacrifice somewhere and do something here on this edgelit. I don't know what they've done, but this is pretty darn good. Even the user interface now, it's a little bit better, more regulated. You don't see that much of bleeding light from the bottom. I know how badly the edgelit was on this TV. Guys, I had this TV since 2016. I know KS8000 better than, let's say, most of the people, let's say 48%, because I had this TV. I've done gazillions of videos on this television, and I know how badly the edgelit was at the bottom. But I don't know what Samsung did. I will investigate more. I will do some more research on this update 1231.1, and I will let you guys know. I don't have any information on this. Most likely Quantum Apotheosis. He probably has more information on this, so you guys can check his channel. I will check his channel as well. I will also do my own research on it. And I want to give you guys the facts on what the Samsung did with this update. You know, you guys can look it up yourself, but I'm going to do my research anyway to let you know what's contained in this update. 1231.1. Wow, look at this. I mean, you can still see the edgelit, tiny little bit here, tiny little bit there, but it's controlled much, much better. I don't know what they did, but they're definitely controlling the edgelet much, much better this time around. So great job, Samsung. Proud of you, Samsung. I really am. And you can hear in my voice, I'm excited. I'm happy. Not just excited, but I'm happy that they did this. I was like, thank God. Because I really like the 65-inch KS8000. I like now that I can watch my football games here in the office on this TV. Okay? This is my office. I created the office here. I'm not going to tell you where my office is. I'm not that stupid. But it really looks good. Very impressive. I'm going to do some tests now with this update. I want to do some tests. I want to plug in my Xbox One X. By the way, happy birthday, Xbox One X. I know it was yesterday, but happy birthday. It's a one-day late birthday for the Project Scorpio. Congratulations, Phil Spencer. You made a great console. It did exactly what you said it will do, and great job. But I'm going to test Red Dead Redemption 2, some other games. Also, I want to test Mass Effect Andromeda. There's a new update patch for that game as well. There's a Hitman 2 coming out tomorrow. No, is it tomorrow? Or is it Tuesday? Tuesday. Tuesday. And then there's some other games I want to test. I want to test this TV just to see how well it handles it. Now, with this update. Well, there you have it, guys. I don't know if there's anything else I can say. I'm impressed. Keep in mind, what you guys are seeing through this video, it's nothing compared to what I'm seeing with my own two eyes. You'll just have to take my word for it. You can take Quantum Apotheosis' word for it. Others as well who have tested this update. It's definitely a much better improvement than what we had before. 1231.1, this update, it's definitely a better improvement. I'm going to try to do some more videos on this when I do get a chance, because I'm kind of busy this weekend. I have to work my main job, which I cannot tell you what that is. Doesn't matter what you guys heard, German Shepherd, K9, all that. It's a one of those jobs where I cannot talk about it. You know, it's a confidentiality agreement. I cannot tell you what I exactly do. And it's definitely, I'm not a mall cop. I'm not a mall security, okay? It's definitely something other than that. And I don't wear a water pistol, okay? So it doesn't matter. It's one of those jobs I cannot talk about. But I will be busy. I will be busy throughout this next few days. I don't think if I will have enough time to do another video. So just bear with me. You guys have to remember, I do this by myself. There's only so much I can do. But there will be videos coming. It's just right now I'm kind of busy this week. I got stuff to take care of. But other than that, look, I will try to do more videos on this. I will do some more research on this update. You guys can go check out Quantum Apotheosis. Check his videos. I'm sure he'll have more updates on this. Some settings you can check out on his video. I will also do my own test and look at it. Give you my own opinions and thoughts on it. It's just I need you guys to bear with me because I'm really busy this weekend. So probably next week maybe I'll be able to bring you guys something. So there you have it. Great news. Looks great. I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much.